Adam Ende, the founder and janitor of Jawbone Puppet Theater. Arguably, I was in training as a puppeteer like all my life without knowing it. As a kid, I was always drawing cartoons. As you know, I got into pottery. I was a potter for a while, although like a potter with the sensibility of an underground comic book artist. And puppetry kind of put it all together, the writing and the visual art and the storytelling. I kind of live in a compound with my dad and my son and his mom, my ex, and her partner and their 4-year-old child. So I have a lot of people, around me and kids that I spend a lot of time with.
Adam?
Yeah.
I need another color.
What color?
I guess purple?
Purple?
Yeah.
So my work life, my puppet life, and my real life are incredibly interconnected and always have been. I mean, even my regular street clothes are like stupid puppet clown clothes all the time now. A lot of my work is based on literature and folk tales. I do a really nice Kafka piece, but also make stuff up, and a lot of stuff comes from my own life, and sometimes combining those things. The show that I'm working on now, it's about an out of work, underachieving puppeteer, in a global pandemic, who, he's busy making pickles all the time. He's got no work. But he realizes he's got to get it together again and start doing shows. And so he gets together with his son, the boy inventor, who has an idea about how to bring the pickles and the theatrics together again.
Now, don't worry. While you've been fooling around with your little pickles, I've been doing online research. I know what to do. We're going to use the pickles and do the classic electric pickle experiment.
OMG! Kid, you're a genius! I don't have a lot of happy endings. The puppet shows mostly end horribly. There's the Kafka piece called The Bucket Rider, where the main character is blown off into the regions of the ice mountains and is lost forever and presumably freezes to death. A lot of people who make work for children make a big mistake in not respecting the intelligence of children. I try to make work that's just interesting, and it's interesting for everyone, and it's interesting to kids because it's interesting. And they might not get everything that's going on in the Kafka piece, but nobody gets everything that's going on in a Kafka piece. When we activate the pickle, it can shoot us off into an alternate timeline, a parallel universe. Come on, set this thing for Charlotte Perkins Gilman, feminist utopian, Herland universe.
And ready.
Great. OMG, kid. That was amazing. Let's see if it worked. I'll turn on the TV and we'll check the news. Good evening, and welcome back to Feminist Utopian News. Our top story tonight. A deadly virus which might have caused a global pandemic affecting millions worldwide was deftly sidestepped by our beloved world leaders, the Council of Matriarchs, who, with their cool-headed leadership and nurturing ways, managed to nip the virus in the bud and stamp it out before it even got started. No one hurt, no big deal. I feel like a sacred duty to entertain, whatever that means. And I think that works for children and adults, and they can all be seeing the same piece and getting a lot out of it. This is amazing, Ling Ling. I told you Feminist Utopia would be awesome. Come on, let's watch more. And now, on the dystopian side of the news, a plague of murderous giant crows continues to harass the populace. Wait, what? We finally make it to Feminist Utopia, and they have killer crows? I can't win. if something strikes me as interesting and funny and challenging, and I trust in that. If it makes me laugh or makes me wonder, I trust that I'm doing something right.
Okay, Adam, good. I think we got it. Thank you.
Okay, great. Are you sure we got everything that we need? What? Oh God, the giant crows! They're real! No! Oh, no!
For more information about Adam, including workshop bookings and commissions, and to see the full version of That Time the Underachieving Out-of-Work Puppeteer was asked to do an interview about his craft in the middle of a pandemic, go to adamende.art.